Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, 24th day of November. Here we go. Today, a halacha about Shema. You might sometimes hear people, when they get to the end of the sentence of Shema, when they get to the word Echad, you might hear it sometimes said in a funny kind of way. You will hear people say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, and they kind of stretch out that word. You might sometimes hear an old man in the back of your shul saying Echad, and he does some kind of loud up sound at the end of Echad. I'm going to try and explain to you what's going on there and what all those people are sort of kind of doing. First of all, when you say the word Echad, you're supposed to be concentrating very intently on the fact that there is only one God. That's a core in our religion, and you're thinking that Hashem, our God, is one, and you're just concentrating on the word. And that's part of the reason why people lengthen that word. They want to say with great, clear intention that our God is only one. But there's more to it. The Gemara says that you should lengthen the dalid of echad, which we're going to talk about in just a split second. That's a little weird, lengthening a dalid. So I think that's why some people stretch out that echad, and they do some kind of sound like that, and some people say echad. They might be trying to mimic the lengthening of echad, but it's hard to lengthen a dalid because after all, a dalid is just a duh sound. D is just a quick sound and it's hard to lengthen it. Some people say that originally, perhaps in an older pronunciation of our Lashon HaKodesh, of our holy Hebrew language, the Dalet sound might have been a little bit more like a TH sound, like in the word the. And that can be stretched. You can say th really, really long. But most of us Jews today do not pronounce Dalet that way. We pronounce Dalet like a D. And therefore it is kind of hard to lengthen the D sound. You could say D and make the E sound long, but that's not the Dalet sound being long. So the best and most clear way for us to effectively lengthen the Dalet in our day and age is just to clearly say D. Um, in the clearest possible way that you can without over accentuating it. You can't say duh. I don't want to sound weird, but it does not say echad, duh. The word is echad with a silent D. So that's what you got to try and do is say echad just clearly with a silent D that's just clearly enunciated. Don't press it too hard so it doesn't sound like a T, but just say echad. And that's kind of where you should be gunning for when you properly lengthen the Dalet of Echad in our pronunciation of Hebrew today. You may want to discuss this with your rabbi further, but that's the gist of how to accomplish and what people are trying to accomplish when they carefully say the word Echad at the end of the first sentence of Shema. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.